So hi guys, and welcome to another episode of DRE TV. On this episode we are in Santa Cruz. We are visiting the Las Hermanas Estate. This is a 200-acre estate which is located in Santa Cruz, Trinidad and Tobago. And we are in the estate right now. Now this estate is a very rich estate in terms of wildlife, in terms of plants, in terms of animals. We have been given permission by the estate owner, Hutchinson, and we are just doing a small tour today, right? So this estate is unique in that it wraps over from Santa Cruz to Maracas, and it covers a lot of virgin forest. The estate itself has a lot of plants and animals. Now this is one of the first places I've come across in Trinidad where there's sightings of raccoons on the estate, anteaters on the estate. There is a iguana type lizard that is yet to be identified on the estate, and so this is rich in wildlife. There's a guti, there's tattoo, there's manikou, there's lap, there's monkey, there's a lot of birds. So this is a very rich estate in terms of animals and plant life, right? So we're going to give you, exclusive footage of what the area looks like and the different activities that you could do on the estate, right? So guys, at the Las Hermanas Estate, there are a lot of activities that you could engage in. Now this is a family-friendly estate. You could come with your groups. You could do hiking. There's a river, a couple of rivers on the estate. You could do camping. You could do meditation. There's also a meditation center. Just a bit down the road from here that you could do meditation. Also, there are cabins for rent. We have a cabin in the background here that is for rent. These cabins are really for nature lovers. So if you're into nature, if you're into the wild, this is an excellent cabin to rent. There's fitness groups that normally come on the estate to do fitness activities. You have the Boy Scouts who come on the estate as well to do their activities. So there are a lot of different activities. So you could contact Hutchinson at this number here, and he'll give you further instructions in terms of making a booking to come to the estate. So this is DRE TV, and we are bringing full footage of this private estate, very eco-friendly, boosting in wildlife, plants, animals, insects, and full of greenery, rich in nature, right? So take a look at the estate. So guys, this is a part of the Las Hermanas Estate, and this is a man-made infinity pool. So while you're at the estate, while at the cabin, while you're enjoying time with your family in nature, you can have a soak and just overlook the lush mountains and bask in this beautiful nature. So have a look at this infinity pool. It's man-made, but it's really nice. Take a look. Guys, welcome to the cabin in the Las Hermanas Estate. Now this cabin is a very popular cabin because it appeared in a short film entitled Samson's Heart. It was a short film that was done by the UE, some UE students, and it was shot in this very cabin. It was about a guy who had fell in love with a plantation's daughter, and it was a very romantic film. You can check it out probably on Amazon. But this is the actual cabin where the film was shot. Now this cabin overlooks the Santa Cruz Valley, and from the cabin itself you could be lounging right here on the cabin, and this is a cocoa tree right here, right? You could literally touch the cocoa plants from the cabin. So it's a very humble cabin, but it's a very nice cabin for nature, right? So you have your areas here where you could bunk. So you have bunking areas here as well as here. You have the leaderboard, and we're gonna sign the leaderboard. I'm not finding any markers, so this is the leaderboard here, and you have a small area that you can climb up and go up to the top of the cabin. And there's a nice view to the top of the cabin. So this is the top of the cabin here in the Las Hermanas Estate. So a local movie was shot in this very cabin called Samson's Heart, and this is what makes the place unique, right? So while you're hiking, while you're camping, you have this very beautiful lush place that you can have a relax. You know, spend the night with your family, with your friends, with whoever. It's safe, it's very safe because the compound is gated, so you don't have to worry about anything like that. There's power, you see there's electricity, there's some solar lighting as well, right? So it's a very nice place. You have a kitchen, your sink, everything that you would need to be comfortable and feel right at home. So we're going to take a little tour of the second cabin on the land. This is the Las Hermanas Estate, located in Santa Cruz, Trinidad. This is a private estate, 200 acres of virgin forest land, right? So we're walking up the stairs to enter the cabin. This is the second cabin, and this is what the inside of the cabin looks like. So in this cabin, you have double bunk beds. So on this side here, you're seeing two beds, bed A, bed B. On this side here, you're seeing two beds again, bed A, bed B, pillows and everything. So you really have a level of, you know, comfort while you're camping out here. In terms of the view, you have a very spectacular view of the outside. You have cocoa trees right on the outside here. You have, you know, nature just, you know, slapping you in your face, right? So this is the view from this angle. From this angle as well, you have another view. From this view, you're seeing the outside, you're seeing the lush plants. You could literally be, you know, having a cup of coffee here and see a wild animal like kind of beauty pass by. Like right now I'm seeing hummingbirds, and you know, they're just basically feeding on the flowers, right? The good thing about this cabin is that there's an upstairs portion of this cabin, and what you do is that you walk up this small stair, and this opens out to the mountains again, right? So it's a very spectacular view. So you can have a seat here. Imagine on a normal day you have a seat, you're just relaxing, you know, you're meditating, you're reading a book, you're doing something, and you're just taking the place from up here, right? So this is a view of the cabin. This is a view of what your view would look like on a normal given morning period, right? So this is the area here. So guys, we're gonna do a small hike to a river on the estate, right? So it can't be 200 acres without a couple rivers, right? So this is the beginning of where we're gonna start trekking, and we're gonna head to the like a small dam. This is some obstacles that was created by Hardcore for their event. So the place is really nice. This is a bat you've seen flying around as well. So we're gonna walk through, and what we hear in the background is a specific bird. I don't know the name of the bird, but it sounds really awesome. So we are walking through the trail on the Las Hermanas Estate in Santa Cruz, Trinidad. This is owned by Mr. Wayne Hutchinson, and he's a very hands-on guy. Takes pride in maintaining and preserving the estate. So definitely get in touch with him. If you plan your activities, you won't be disappointed. It's really nice. This is one of the most, untouched nature places I've seen so far in the country. That is so close to the mainland, right? So guys, we're on a trail right now in the Las Hermanas Estate in Santa Cruz, and is rich in plant life and animal life. So what we're going to do now, we're going to do a small hike down to a natural, well, a man-made dam. Now this dam was constructed over 100 years ago. It was built by the cocoa workers on the estate. At the time I was ready to capture water for the area, right? It was abandoned soon after because there wasn't enough water. So we're going to take a walk to this dam and experience what this dam is really looking like. It's about 8 feet deep on the deepest part, about 23 feet wide. So we're going to take a look at it. So we're going to bring you first-hand footage of this dam. So remember, this is DRE TV. Like, share, subscribe, drop a comment below. Let me know which part of this video you enjoy the most. Let me know in the comment section if you're interested in booking a place like this, and just come in to experience the raw feeling of nature, right? So we're gonna head down now into this trail, and we're gonna check out this dam. Now the good thing about this place is that it's marked by these caution tape, these yellow caution tape, so you know you're on the correct trail. So that was an accident. That was an accident.
That is part of it.
That was part of the hiking, right? You take a fall now and again, but once you're on these hiking trail, guys, safety is always important, right? So for me, I have on an Apple Watch. Of course, this tracks everything. You're breathing everything. I have on this safety band. Has a compass, has a whistle, has a knife. Is like a built-in rope. I have a knife, track pants, sneakers, proper socks, 2 liters of water, hat on. Long sleeve on for any chucks or scratches, bright colors so you can be spotted easily in the forest. This is ready for protection of your head, and of course a bag with some supplies in it, right? So safety is always important. Even though it's a short hike, you must be safe. So we're heading on. So guys, these are the huge trees you're looking out for on the land. This is something kind of like a Harry Potter movie, right? But Wayne said this is a ficus. Remember we said there were raccoons on the land? Now these raccoons in Trinidad are the crab eating raccoons. And for example, this might be a crab hole here. So in the middle of the forest, you'll have crabs, especially in these damp areas. And these raccoons, they hide in the day and they come out at the night. So for example, if you're hiking and you see like some crab remains in the middle of the forest and you're wondering, you know, what it's doing here, how come this here? It's really because a raccoon probably would have gotten it, right? So yes guys, there are raccoons in Trinidad, and one was actually found on the land, on this estate by Wayne. So guys, we have a small setup like Rincon. We had to go downhill with using a rope. So I'm gonna attempt the trek down the hill. This rope has knots on it, so you hold on to the knots and you guide yourself and you go down the hill, right? A bit slippery, but on a dry day you should be able to make it down properly. Voila! So guys, we have reached to the destination that we intended to go, which is the dam. So there's a very clear road path. It's maintained by the estate owner. So on the land itself, it's not only, you know, the birds, the plants, the animals, the wildlife, but you also have this very nice dam. And this dam was built over 100 years ago by the guys on the cocoa estate, right? So this is a nice little shot of the dam. So hi guys, this is DRE TV and we are at the Las Hermanas Estate in Santa Cruz, Trinidad. So part of the estate is camping, right? So of course I have a camping tent. So we're going to take a walk on the savannah side, which is one of the parts of the estate. And if you can appreciate the lush green look of this estate, right? This is only a small snippet of the estate. There's 200 acres in total, right? This is maintained by the owner, Hutchinson, and we just taking a walk. And we're just going to do a quick tent setup just to see the practicality of camping in this estate. This place is so nice. You could have a picnic, a nice picnic here. You could really, relax with your friends, with your families. You could do team builders here. So this is the estate, and we're going to do some camping. So guys, this is a demonstration of the fact that you could do the camping on the Las Hermanas Estate. So I've just set up my Coleman tent. This tent is simple and easy to set up. It takes less than 5 minutes literally. I didn't put on the rain cover, but this is what the tent looks like. So I have my mat with my shoe. I have my socks on the outside here, and I just inside the tent relaxing, taking in that sunlight. So you could literally be here relaxing. Check me out. Check me out, right? I just here relaxing in my tent. This could be you, this could be your family, you and your friends. You're just relaxing on the Las Hermanas Estate. And so peaceful. Wow. You won't believe how peaceful it is. So this is one of the activities you could do on the estate: camping, glamping, and really experiencing nature. So to describe the feeling right now is you hear the cornbirds. The cornbirds are just whistling, they're doing their thing, they're building their nest, they're going about their lives. I'm hearing different birds. I'm hearing owls. I'm hearing different types of birds, hearing different animals, right? And the area is so peaceful. It's like serene, it's green, it's rich, and of course this is virgin forest. Virgin forest meaning that most of the area is largely unexplored. While you would have had workers here maybe 100 years ago working the estate for cocoa, etc., from then till now is largely unexplored, and a lot of wildlife thrives on the land. So as mentioned before, you have even unidentified lizards looking like a iguana, that kind of thing, that's here on the land. A raccoon. This is the first sighting of a raccoon I've seen in Trinidad in the wild. Actually, Wayne had seen it, and they actually caught it and they let it go. Anteater. So you have a lot of exotic animals in this place. So you come on the right day, you come early enough, you might be able to catch a glimpse of these animals. So yeah, this is what you could do on the land. This is just a demonstration. Now I didn't put on the rain cover on the tent because of course it's a hot sun, but definitely a place you could camp, you could relax, you could enjoy the nature. You can even play a little football sweat here, right? This is like a small savanna. The land is a little bit sloping, but you can still have a little sweat here, right? So this is part of the Las Hermanas Estate, Santa Cruz, Trinidad. So I'm out, I'm going to take a rest. So I'll see you guys. Oh, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, drop a comment below. Let me know which part of this video is your favorite part. DRE TV signing out. So we're gonna just walk in the center and show you guys what the center is about, right? So this center really is a place of meditation. It welcomes all religions and is really about meditation and connecting with God, right? So this is the entrance to the center, and the place is red and gold in color. It's a nice, relaxing, warm and welcoming center, mainly for meditation. So you come in this area and you meditate, you connect with your inner self, right? So this is what the center is about. So we're just walking around just to see what it looks like. And the center is very airy, it's very nice, it's relaxing, it's peaceful, and this is what it looks like. So this is the area from the center. This is what we are seeing from the outside. So good afternoon, Wade, and thank you for having this interview with DRE TV. You know, what could you tell us about the history of this place?
The history of this place, in terms of Santa Cruz, is traditionally cocoa estates, has been established by Governor Chacon in the 1800s, 1700s, 1800s. And interesting enough, I'm a direct descendant of Governor Chacon. Las Hermanas Estate was owned at one time by Hutchinson. It was what we call a experimental estate.
Right.
Of course, the estate is bounded by Maracas Bay Road, which is the main hike over to Maracas.
Right.
So that's the boundary of the estate.
So it starts in Santa Cruz and bound to Maracas Bay Road.
Yes.
Right.
So you can hike from here straight across to Maracas Bay.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
In the old days, you used to have workers coming from Maracas and Joseph and Las Cuevas to work here. They even had areas where I discovered where they camped out. So I found old Spanish bottles, you know, the old bottles with even a pipe.
Right.
They used to smoke.
Yeah.
But them fellas used to drink well too. There's a lot of wine bottles.
Wow.
A lot of even I got a vodka bottle from the Europe. Yeah,
Wow.
this is interesting. So there are different varieties of cocoa from the Trinitario. There are the old Criollo type Trinitarios, and they are the first ones, you know.
Right.
And so we have very old varieties of cocoa. The cocoa taste it's unique. I tell people it's like taking a whole bar of chocolate and putting it in one block. When you taste it, it's so intense.
So the size of the entire size of this area is what?
So the estate is 200 acres.
Wow.
We have over 100 acres of whole cocoa. My vision here is to share this now with families,
Right.
especially children. You know?
Yeah.
So the experience of being on an estate and growing up and walking around an estate and being in nature, this is what I want to share with families. And for the spiritual side, I'm into meditation. I'm also into healing. And this is a healing center. It was designed, the building was designed for healing purposes. It's a pyramid, it's a golden knees pyramid. But also it was designed for retreats.
Right.
Not for just one religion, for all religions. And so we have 10 rooms in the building. We have bunk beds. And of course we have spaces for meditation like here. This upstairs area here is for meditation. For praying, for singing, for praising God, and also for doing social programs that will uplift humanity.
Right. So in terms of the plants and animals on the land itself, given that this estate is relatively untouched, whatever plants and animals you could find on the estate itself.
So I refer to it as the next Israelite. We have everything an Israelite has, and maybe more or less. I remember recently that a bat scientist came here, and in one night they found 11 species of bats.
Wow.
And that's just one night.
Wow.
And the following night they found more. and I was interested. So the biodiversity of this is amazing.
Amazing.
I've seen a raccoon. I have a video of me holding a raccoon. My friends thought I was nuts. You're gonna hold a raccoon? It's crazy.
Wow.
But she was beautiful. I've seen silky anteaters, which is very rare. We have ocelots. We have porcupines. We have agouti. We have lap. We have peccary. We have manitou. We have oh gosh, tattoo. Yeah. Armadillo. We have Terra, yeah, and we of course have the they survive off of squirrels.
Right. Oh, the
squirrels, yeah. Okay. So as well as birds and eggs.
Right, birds
and
yeah.
I've seen well, of course we have iguana.
Yes.
We have lap.
Yeah.
Not lap. They're the oh gosh, tiger striped iguana. So, mat. Yeah, so we have mats.
Mats, yeah.
And I have seen a very strange looking iguana. And nobody has been able to identify this iguana so far. They tried to figure it out, but it is not a iguana, and it's on its own. So many beautiful birds up there.
Insects as well, butterflies and
yeah. And a lot of the blue emperor butterfly.
Right.
Yeah, we have a lot of that. But bird life is amazing. We have from the bluebirds to all different colors.
So this is a haven for like bird watchers and those who can buy binoculars.
We have the black and white mannequin. Bird is a little one and dress up and knocks his just click, he makes a little nest for the thing. I've seen it right.
Okay.
We have the Trinidad chevron, for instance, the biggest spider in Trinidad. It's a huge spider.
Wow.
They live up to 14 years. They are sought after through the world. It's like an ancient forest. You go there and you see a lot of biodiversity that is not you're going to see in the lowlands.
Right.
So we start off in the valley and we actually go through the different stratas right up to the top, and we have the biodiversity from the lowlands, meaning from the valley straight up to the top of the mountain. And the top of the mountain is 2,150 feet.
Right.
And you could also hike from here to Santa Cruz on the ridge. That's which is right there.
Right.
You know, so you really see from the top of Las Hermanas Estate, you see altitude.
Right.
As well as Maracas, as well as Gulf of Florida.
Wow. What type of activities you hosted before in the past?
Right. So we have hosted hardcore 2 years in a row here.
Right.
We also had the Boy Scouts here.
Right. And you mentioned there was a movie, part of a movie that was shot on the estate as well?
Yeah, so we actually we had the Cutlass.
Right.
A big part of it was shot here. Quite a bit of it they shot in and around the estate.
Right.
And we also recently had a short movie by called Samson's Heart.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was quite interesting as well. You know?
And that was shot on the.
So that was shot up by the cabin. So it was about this guy who fell in love with his daughter.
How to get in touch if somebody interested in doing an activity or staying at the cabins? How do you get in touch, and what is the contact number?
Right. So you can contact me at 350-2403.
Right.
And or WhatsApp me. I'm also on Facebook. The Culibri, the Creative Center of Life.
Right.
You get an idea of what we do.